Come! More big transport trucks full of new GMC trucks and SUVs to Glenn Smith and Opelika. Choose from a huge selection of the best-selling full-size GMC Sierras, discounted up to $12,750 off. New GMC Terrains with a fresh design, a spacious interior, and safety features, discounted up to $4,000 off MSRP. Plus, enjoy no payments until November at Glenn Smith GMC in Opelika. Get ready to drive and get ready to smile.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Paxton Holloway with Georgia Alabama Sports Live, and it's the Beck Center Game of the Week at Pacelli, presented by Glenn Smith, Chevy, GMC, Coca-Cola, Kinetic Credit Union, and Houston Clinic. We got an exciting matchup lined up for you here tonight between the Pacelli Lady Vikings and the Smiths Station Pantherettes. Pacelli's record coming into the night is 12-1. Just had a sweep, a 3-0 sweep against LaGrange Academy on Tuesday. And this is Smiths Station's first volleyball game. Want to send a special thank you to Roger Beck and the Beck Center for their support of Pacelli High School athletics. Thank you to the Beck Center. On Tuesday, Pacelli won in dominating fashion, led by Anna Doe, Shannon Menifee, and Malia Resnick. Getting things situated here with rosters. And in case you missed the game on Tuesday, number 8 Shannon Menifee was named our Alex Quinney All-State Good Hands Player of the Game. Stay tuned at the end. We'll name Player of the Game again tonight. Looks like Pacelli is going to start with the serve. And serving it will be number 2, senior Anna Doe. She put on an absolute clinic on Tuesday serving the ball. Libero for Pacelli is number 20, Allie Vickery, and libero for Smiths Station's number 4, Libby Parkman. We are off. Vickery, great bump, sets up for Resnick. And that's what we saw a lot of on Tuesday. Pacelli getting started early here, winning the first point of set number 1. There's a serve by Doe. It's a little bit low there for number 26, Zareya Dudley. Right back to Dudley there. That was a beautiful set there for number 18, Ellie Jane Hagg, the junior, for Pacelli, and a great spike. And that is going to keep the ball in Anna Doe's hands. Looks like a little bit of conversation going on here. Here's Doe with that serve. A little bit of trouble there. Smiths Station able to clear it though. Sets up for Hagg again, and she gets it across. Smiths Station returns it this time. Vickery. Nothing doing. Smiths Station is going to get their first point. That's going to send number 26, Zareya Dudley, to the line to serve for Smiths Station. Both sides showing up and showing out here tonight. That one was just a tad long on the serve by Dudley. The ball is going to go right back to Pacelli. And serving it now for the Vikings is number 7, Malia Resnick. Here's that serve. Little miscommunication there by Smiths Station. It's going to result in Pacelli's 5th point of the set. 5-1 is the score right now in this first set. Here's Resnick. Set up by Dudley. Unable to get it over the net there is Smiths Station. That was number 8, Rebecca Cooper, trying for the spike. Here's Resnick. Smiths Station having a little bit of trouble returning it. Resnick just putting it in the perfect spot, and Smiths Station's going to call an early timeout. So we are going to step away for a second. We'll be right back here on Georgia, Alabama Sports Live.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money. make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic.
And welcome back. We'll resume and play here in set one. Malia Resnick still serving the ball for Pacelli. And a great block there by number 8, Shannon Menifee, the senior. Tuesday's Alex Quinney, All-State Good Hands Player of the Game. Resnick kind of floats one there into no man's land. She gets the ace on that. And Pacelli's off to a quick start. Score is 9-1. Here's that serve from Resnick. That one's definitely not floated. Doe sets up Menifee. Lays out. Smiths Station keeps it alive. What a play. Doe sets up Menifee again. And Smiths Station ends up with the point. Beautiful, beautiful play there by Smiths Station, the entire team. Especially number 26, Zuraya Dudley. There's substitution now for Smiths Station. Rebecca Cooper was the one serving for Pacelli. Menifee just gets that one over. And a block there by Cyan Mola, the freshman. Cyan Mola, the one that just had the block there. She's going to go behind the line to start serving for Pacelli. Puts just a bit too much on it there. The ball's going to go right back to Smiths Station. Vickery checks back in. Looks like substitution coming in here. Miley Crane. She's serving for the Panthers. Again, this is just Smiths Station's first game of the season. Great serve there by Crane. Doe sets up. That was Hag with the spike. Just a little bit too much there on the spike attempt by number 10, Kalia Davis. Looks like Crane's going to come right back out. Serving now for Pacelli is Ellie Jane Hag. That's going to be a little bit too much, so ball's just going back and forth, playing a little bit of hot potato here with the serve. Number 18 now serving for Smiths Station is Mackenzie Lester. Resnick with the bump, Anadoe with the set, Menifee with the spike. And that's why those three are the leaders of this Lady Vikings volleyball team. Menifee now is going back to serve. Here's that serve. Miscommunication there on the Panthers side. Moves the score 13 for Pacelli here in this first set. And Menifee still with ball in hand. There's that serve. A little bit too much, so it's going to go right back to the Panthers. Looks like a couple substitutions here happening for Smiths Station. Number 11 and number 8 checking in. Number 11, Addie Stasinko. She's the one serving, and number 8, Rebecca Cooper, comes in. Stasinko is serving again. Vickery with the bump, Doe with the set. Pillar with the spike attempt, puts a little bit too much on there for Pacelli. Ball's going to stay in Stasinko's hands for the Pantherettes. Here's that serve. Doe with the set for Resnick. There's some trouble, but they stay under control there. Doe sets up Resnick again, and they aren't going to return that one. Resnick with the spike. Number 24, Natalie Pillar, going back to serve now for the Lady Vikings. There's the bump. Resnick. Smiths Station keeps it alive, just tips it over. Doe. And that's going to be Sayambola with the spike for the Vikings. Zaria Dudley, number 26 for the Panthers, doing a great job there. Pillar keeps serve though. That one is hit by Stasenko. Set up for Dudley. Dudley puts a little bit too much on it. Pacelli now moves the score 16-6, and the Panthers are going to take another timeout. We're going to step away here, and we'll be right back for set one action between Pacelli and Smiths Station here on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Beck Center Game of the Week at Pacelli, presented by Coca-Cola, Glenn Smith Chevy GMC, Kinetic Credit Union, and Houston Clinic here on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live. Pacelli is up 16-6 on Smiths Station here in the first set. Natalie Pillar with the serve. That one hit high there for Dudley, and she's going to float that one over. Doe sets up Resnick, and Resnick's going to get another spike. Just having an incredible first set here is Malia Resnick, number 7 for Pacelli. And ball is going to stay in Natalie Pillar's hands, number 24. Kind of floated that serve there. Sets up for Zaria Dudley. Tips it over. Doe sets up Resnick again. And she's unable to get that one over. Can't have them all. Ball is going to go back to Smiths Station. And serving now for Smiths Station is number 4, Libby Parkman. Menifee returns, and Sayambola goes way up. The freshman for the Vikings standing out in the past 2 games. That's going to bring up senior leader Anna Doe to serve. And what a play there. Resnick set up, puts too much on that one. What an effort there by number 8 for Smiths Station, Rebecca Cooper, to dive out and to get that one. Number 0 just checks in, Alana Ufer. They call her AJ. Doe just tips one over. Kind of an awkward play there at the net. Results in a Pacelli point. Score moves 19-8 Vikings. And Resnick is now serving. Put a little bit too much on that serve. Number 8, Rebecca Cooper, now serving for the Pantherettes. Just had that great diving save. Here is Cooper. A low serve there. Vickery unable to do anything with it. Cuts the deficit now to just single digits, down 10-19 here in this first set. A little bit of work to do. Not impossible, though. Here's Cooper. Menifee to Doe. Back to Menifee. Tips it over. Cooper saves it. AJ, number 0 there. A block at the net. A little bit of a standoff there between Menifee and number 24, Jada Armstrong, Sayambola, the freshman for the Vikings, is now serving. Here's that serve. A little bit too much on that one. The ball's going to go right back to the Panthers. And in comes number 9, Miley Crane. She will have ball in hand to serve. Vickery with a great save. Doe to Menifee. A little bit of trouble there. Dudley, great setup. Just floats it over. It looks like it might have hit the net. Point is going to be to Pacelli. And the score will move to 21-11 for the Vikings. Serving now is number 18, Ellie Jane Hagg, the junior for the Vikings. Dudley, what a hard spike there. That was number 10, Kalia Davis. Just smoked one at him. Number 18 coming in, Rebecca Cooper. Mackenzie Lester. Rebecca Cooper is number 8. There's Lester with the serve. Vickery to Doe to Menifee. Hard spike herself. Smiths Station keeps it alive, though. Doe back to Menifee. Trying to do the same thing as Smiths Station, keep it alive. Talking to each other, and they do it. Vickery sets up Doe. Other side to Pillar, and Pillar's going to end up with the spike in the point for Pacelli. Looked like they were going to try for a third time to set up Menifee, but Doe does a great job to throw him off and give it to Pillar. Now serving for Pacelli is number 8, Shannon Menifee, the senior. And too much on that one. Looks like Pacelli's having a little bit of trouble on the serve. In comes number 11, Addie Stacinco, to serve for the Pantherettes. They're down 13-21 here in set number 1. Here's that serve. Menifee with the bump. Doe with the set. Resnick comes in, and she's going to get the point. Nothing fancy, just tips it on over into no man's land. Going to give the serve back to Pacelli and Natalie Pillar. Here's Pillar with the serve. Number 8, Cooper there, gets it. Doe sets up Resnick. And Resnick's going to get another point for Pacelli. Pacelli just needs 2 more points now to take set 1. Pillar looking to do that with her serve. Floats one, a little bit of trouble. Smiths Station gets under control though. Just hits it too hard. Pacelli take a 24-13 lead. The serve for set 1. And Pacelli gets it. They now are up 1-0. while we're in between sets. We're going to take a little break here, but we'll be right back with the Beck Center Game of the Week at Pacelli here on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live.
Here they come! More big transport trucks full of new GMC trucks and SUVs to Glenn Smith and Opelika. Choose from a huge selection of the best-selling full-size GMC Sierras, discounted up to $12,750 off. New GMC Terrains with a fresh design, a spacious interior, and safety features, discounted up to $4,000 off MSRP. Plus, enjoy no payments until...
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
Here they come! More big transport trucks full of new GMC trucks and SUVs to Glenn Smith and Opelika. Choose from a huge selection of the best-selling full-size GMC Sierras, discounted up to $12,750 off. New GMC Terrains with a fresh design, a spacious interior, and safety features, discounted up to $4,000 off MSRP. Plus, enjoy no payments until November at Glenn Smith GMC in Opelika. Get ready to drive and get ready to smile.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
And welcome back. Pacelli, presented by Coca-Cola, Glenn Smith, Chevy, GMC, Kinetic Credit Union, and Houston Clinic. Here on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live, Pacelli takes set one against Smiths Station. We're getting ready here for set number 2. We would like to send a special thank you to our presenting sponsors at Coca-Cola, Glenn Smith. We would like to send and Houston Clinic. And thank you to Roger Beck and the Beck Center for your support of Pacelli High School athletics here on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live. So far, Malia Resnick, number 7, the junior for Pacelli, has stood out. And folks, make sure, if you're not already, to follow us on all socials. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube at Georgia-Alabama Sports Live. That way you can stay up to date and never miss a game. Pacelli's going to start with serve here in set number 2. Serving is number 26, Zaria Dudley. Been calling her name a lot tonight for the Pantherettes. And we're off for set number 2. That was Menifee with the bump. Doe sets up Sayambola. Bump for Dudley. Vickery with the bump. Doe with the set. Resnick with the spike. Dudley's going to clear it. Sets up Sayambola, and that one's too much for Pacelli. So Smiths Station's going to cash in on the first point here in set number 2. And Zaria Dudley is going to keep the serve. Set up for Resnick, and that one hit with authority. Going to move the serve to Pacelli and tie it up early here in set number 2, 1-1. And back to serve for the Vikings is number 2, the senior Anna Doe. Hit over Vickery. And Resnick is going to get another point there for Pacelli. Again, she was standing out in set number 1. Here's Anna Doe. And she's going to get the point there off the serve. Make sure you all stay tuned for the end of the game. We're going to be naming our Alex Quinney All-State Good Hands Player of the Game. Doe puts a little bit too much juice on that one, and the serve's going to go back to Smiths Station. That'll bring up number 8, Rebecca Cooper, to serve for the Pantherettes. Checking in for number 2, Paisley Bailey, is number 22. That is Addison Tharp. Cooper with the serve. Resnick with the bump to Vickery. Hag clears it. And Tharp tries to get that one over. Just misses it though. Substitution, number 11, Stacinco, is going to come in. That point does send Malia Resnick, number 7, to the line. And she's going to get an ace. Stacinco hits it up for somebody to get it. Just nobody came to the ball. Resnick with the serve. Back to Stacinco. Dudley sets up. And that one's hit real hard there by number 0, Alana Ufer. AJ is what they call her at Smith Station. It's a little bit too hard though. Smith Station is going to call a quick timeout, so we'll be right back after this quick break here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Here they come! More big transport trucks full of new GMC trucks and SUVs to Glenn Smith and Opelika. Choose from a huge selection of the best-selling full-size GMC Sierras, discounted up to $12,750 off. New GMC Terrains with a fresh design, a spacious interior, and safety features, discounted up to $4,000 off MSRP. Plus, enjoy no payments until November at Glenn Smith GMC in Opelika. Get ready to drive and get ready to smile.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy.
And we're back with set 2 action here at the Beck Center Game of the Week at Pacelli. Doe sets up Menifee. Menifee with the hard spikes, going to get another point for Pacelli. Extends their lead 8-2 here in set 2. They did take set number 1 against Smith Station. Resnick keeps ball in hand. Here's that serve by Resnick. More trouble off the serve for Smith Station. Resnick just putting it in the right spot. Malia Resnick. Gets an ace on that serve. Just racking up points now for Pacelli. Huge thank you to our presenting sponsors at Coca-Cola, Glenn Smith, Chevy, GMC, Kinetic Credit Union, and Houston Clinic. Here's Resnick with that serve. Menifee sets up Hag. Smiths Station was able to handle it for a little bit, but ultimately ends up in another point there for Pacelli. And keeps the ball in Resnick's hands. Dudley with a great set there. Resnick spikes one from deep out and ends up getting the point. At this point in time, Smiths Station's just got to focus on getting the ball out of Resnick's hands. She is on fire right now in set number 2. Commentator's curse there. Serve is going to move to Smiths Station now, and number 9 checks in for him. That is Miley Crane. She's going to have the serve. Here's Crane. Menifee with the bump. Doe with the set. Hag with the spike. And Dudley sets up number 22, Addison Tharp there. Just unable to get it over. Checking in now is number 24, Jada Armstrong for Smiths Station. The serve is now going to belong to the libero for the Vikings, Allie Vickery, number 20. Tried to put that one in the corner pocket, just outside of it though. Number 18, Mackenzie Lester checks in now to serve for the Panther Reds. Has some work to do to get back here in set number 2, but still plenty of time to do it. That was a great serve there. Vickery bumps it. Smiths Station just clears it. Set up for Menifee, and Menifee's going to get the point off the spike. Menifee was named player of the game on Tuesday against LaGrange Academy. If you follow us on social media, we just released our volleyball power rankings as that serve sails past. But in those power rankings, Pacelli was ranked number 1. The only stain on their record came in a tournament loss to Central out of Carrollton. Number 2 heading back to serve for Smiths Station. That is Paisley Bailey. Go with the set for Pillar, and Pillar's going to put too much on that one. Well, Bailey now is going to keep the ball in hand. Here's that serve by Bailey. Vickery bumps. Doe sets. Menifee spikes. Dudley tried to block it. She got it over the net, just out of bounds. Props to Dudley for going up for that. I know I wouldn't if I was out there. Menifee now serving for Pacelli. Just hits it out of bounds there. Menifee is going to sub out now for number 16, Mariah O'Brien. Now serving for Smiths Station is Libby Parkman, number 4. Hag has some trouble with that bump there. And so Smiths Station trying to rally here in set number 2. Libby Parkman still has the ball in her hands to serve. That one hit on line. O'Brien hits it up. Hag the Doe clears it. Here's that set for Dudley. Dudley hits it over. Vickery goes down, gets it. Doe tries to sneak one in there. And that one's just gonna get over the net. Kind of rode the top there. Really nothing you can do with that. Smiths Station is gonna score off of that though. And move the score 9-15. Parkman still has serve. O'Brien hits it. Vickery. Set up. Hag. Great play there to clear it. Set up for Dudley. Hits that one hard. O'Brien bumps it. That was Doe. Set up for Resnick. O'Brien to Doe. Back to Resnick. And a great volley we got going on right now. Blocked at the net. There's Doe to Resnick again. And that one sneaks over. Vickery clears it. And what a block. Vickery goes down low. Doe to Resnick. And finally, Pacelli's gonna score. What a volley that was between these two great teams. Lots of great plays there. Ultimately, though, it is going to send number 24, Natalie Pillar, on the Vikings to serve. That one to Parkman. Dudley clears. Sets up for Sayambola. Tries to dive out, just can't get it. That's number 18, Mackenzie Lester, with a great try. And Natalie Pillar is going to keep ball in her hands. Score is 17-9 Pacelli here in the second set. Floats one for Bailey. That was Lester to Dudley. Keeping it alive here was Cooper. O'Brien goes down low. Doe to Sayambola. Hits it into the net, so Smiths Station is going to capitalize, get that point, and get ball in hand and send number 26, Zaria Dudley, to serve. Checking in is number 0 there, Alana Ufer. That is an ace there for Dudley. Looks like Ellie Jane Hag over there had a little bit of trouble deciding what she wanted to do there on the return. She bumps that one. Resnick tips it over, and that one is gonna be a Pacelli point. Now serving for Pacelli is the senior, number 2, Anna Doe. And coming in for Ellie Jane Hag is number 4, Natalie Solito, the sophomore for the Vikings. Here's Doe. And AJ is gonna get that point and get the ball back in Smiths Station's hands to serve. Going back is number 8, Rebecca Cooper. And checking in is number 22, Addison Tharp, for the Pantherettes. There's that serve by Cooper. O'Brien kind of hits it next to the net. Doe does a great job to set up Sayambola, and they're going to get the point. It looks like O'Brien's going to come out, and Menifee's going to come back in for Pacelli. Resnick will be the one serving for the Vikings. There's the serve by Resnick. Floats one, and it's going to get the ace. Also moves the score 12-20 Vikings here in set number 2 at the Beck Center Game of the Week at Pacelli. Dudley just tips one over into no man's land. Vickery Had a great save there. I thought it hit the ground, but line judge says no. And Menifee's going to cash in there. And what a play there by Allie Vickery, number 20, to keep that one alive. Here's Resnick with the serve. And she gets another point for Pacelli. Moves the score 22-12, and timeout is called by Smiths Station. We're going to step away here. We'll be right back here on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live.
Here they come! More big transport trucks full of new GMC trucks and SUVs to Glenn Smith and Opelika. Choose from a huge selection of the best-selling full-size GMC Sierras, discounted up to $12,750 off. New GMC Terrains with a fresh design, a spacious interior, and safety features, discounted up to $4,000 off MSRP. Plus, enjoy no payments until November at Glenn Smith GMC in Opelika. Get ready to drive and get ready to smile.
Welcome back to the Beck Center Game of the Week here at Pacelli, presented by Coca-Cola, Glenn Smith Chevy GMC, Kinetic Credit Union, and Houston Clinic. This has been a very exciting matchup here between the Pacelli Lady Vikings and the Smiths Station Pantherettes, especially here in set two. We've had some great plays. Resnick has the serve for the Vikings. And what a save there by Smiths Station. Couldn't tell who hit that, number 4, Libby Parkman, or number 22, Addison Thart. But nonetheless, Smiths Station gets the point. Number 9, Miley Crane, now going back to serve for the Pantherettes. Here's that serve by Crane. Hit on a line, Vickery. Doe sets up Menifee. Dudley's going to be the one to get that one. Vickery to Doe. That was Solido. It looks like Tharp took a little tumble there. Got right back up though, so she's okay. But it is going to be Pacelli's point and send back number 20, Allie Vickery, to the line. I'd like to say thank you to our presenting sponsors at Coca-Cola, Glenn Smith, Chevy GMC, Kinetic Credit Union, and Houston Clinic. Vickery is going to get that point on the serve and move Pacelli only 1 point away from going up 2-0. Score right now is 24-13. Here's that serve by Vickery. Gets over, and Menifee's just going to tip it down. Pacelli now takes the lead 2-0 over the Pantherettes. While we're switching in between sets here, we are going to step away in just a second. Be sure to stay tuned. At the end of set 3, we are going to be naming our Alex Quinney All-State Good Hands Player of the Game. And make sure to follow us on all social media platforms at Georgia-Alabama Sports Live. We'll be right back.
Here they come! More big transport trucks full of new GMC trucks and SUVs to Glenn Smith and Opelika. Choose from a huge selection of the best-selling full-size GMC Sierras, discounted up to $12,750 off. New GMC Terrains with a fresh design, a spacious interior, and safety features, discounted up to $4,000 off MSRP. Plus, enjoy no payments until November at Glenn Smith GMC in Opelika. Get ready to drive and get ready to smile.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Beck Center Game of the Week at Pacelli, presented by Glenn Smith, Chevy GMC, Coca-Cola, Kinetic Credit Union, and Houston Clinic. Pacelli up 2-0 against the Smiths Station Pantherettes. Getting set here for the start of set number 3. Pacelli looking to have back-to-back sweeps. And Ado starting with the ball. And that's a great spike there for Smiths Station. That was number 24. That was Jada Armstrong. Smiths Station's going to take a quick 1-0 lead. Resnick unable to clear that one, hits the net. Serving right now for the Pantherettes is Zareya Dudley, number 26. Set up by Vickery. And what an athletic play there by Sayambola to keep that one alive. Set up for Sayambola, and that one hit way up in the air there by AJ. But she's going to clear that one. Set up for Resnick by Doe, and that's going to be a Pacelli point. Resnick now has ball in hands for the Vikings. Dudley to AJ, and that one blocked by Sayambola. Well, it looks like it might have went under the net. The Smiths Station is going to get the point. Great spike there by AJ, number 0. And checking in now for Smiths Station is number 5, Michaela Bowling. Serving is number 8, Rebecca Cooper. That one's set up for Menifee. Cooper clears it. Vickery Doe. Kind of awkward there at the net. Results in another Smiths Station point. They take a quick 4-1 lead here in set number 3. And now for Pacelli is number 10, sophomore Abby Grace Johnson. Rebecca Cooper with the serve. Hits that one on the line to Vickery. Doe sets up Menifee. A little bit too much on that one. Hitting it hard, though, is number 0, Ufer. They call her AJ over at Smiths Station. It's going to move number 20, the libero for Pacelli, Allie Vickery, to serve. Great serve there. Dudley sets up number 24, Armstrong, but hit just a bit too hard. Serve remains with Vickery and the Lady Vikings. Jump serve there, hit a little bit too hard there. Ball going back to Smiths Station. Number 9 now checks in, Miley Crane for the Pantherettes. She's going to be serving. There's that serve by Crane. Floats one up. Resnick gets down low. To Menifee. Set up for Pillar. Vickery sets up Menifee. And blocked at the net. And another block there. Looked like 3 blocks in a row by Jersey Bigham, number 12 for Smiths Station. That's going to keep the ball in Crane's hands to serve. Vickery Doe, Sayambola. And that's another block there by Bigham, number 12. Just getting up and getting at him there at the net. Scores now 7-3 Smiths Station in set number 3. There's the serve by Crane. Vickery, Doe, Pillar, and it looks like one of the Smiths Station players might have tipped the net there. Checking in for Sayambola for the Vikings is number 5, Mary Rose Clark. The freshman is going to be serving here for the Vikings. Down 4-7 right now, early in set number 3. Pacelli is up 2-0 on Smiths Station. And the freshman, Mary Rose Clark, is going to get a point for Pacelli. Get some noise out of the student section there. There's the serve. And it looks like Smiths Station either tipped the net or crossed the barrier there. They're going to call a quick timeout. Up 7-6 on Pacelli here in set number 3. We'll be right back with all the action here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
And we're back with the action here in set 3 for the Beck Center Game of the Week at Pacelli between the Pacelli Lady Vikings and the Smiths Station Pantherettes. Freshman Mary Rose Clark there. She just got a point on last serve, but hits that one a little bit too hard. Coming in for AJ is number 18, Mackenzie Lester for Smiths Station. Smiths Station is up 8-6 right now here in set 3. Doe sets up Menifee. And Menifee is going to get that one. Addie Stasinko for Smiths Station tried to dive out and save that one, but just got past her. Menifee now is going to be serving for the Vikings. Set up there for number 12. That was Jersey Bigham. Awkward play at the net is going to go to Smiths Station. Number 12, Bigham making plays for Smiths Station at the net there. And coming in for Smiths Station is number 2, Pacelli Bailey. And number 8, Rebecca Cooper. Bailey has the serve. Going to hit the net though. Give the ball right back to the Pacelli Vikings. And that's going to send Natalie Pillar to the line to serve. Pacelli down 8-9 right now here in set number 3. They did take sets 1 and 2. Just need one more to win it. And Pillar's going to hit the net. Going back and forth now with possession. Number 4, Libby Parkman now serving for Smiths Station. Here's that serve. Hit on a line there. Menifee does a great job to bump that one. That one's set up for Resnick. She puts it in no man's land. Is going to get another point for the Vikings. Looks like freshman Clark's going to come out for another freshman, Sayambola. Sends Anna Doe to the line, the senior, one of the captains for this Pacelli volleyball team. Set it up for Dudley, and she's going to get it. It's Araya Dudley. Again, Pacelli was ranked number 1 on the Georgia-Alabama Sports Live Power Rankings this week. Make sure you catch all those power rankings for all the sports. Make sure to follow us on all social medias at Georgia-Alabama Sports Live. And Dudley gets an ace there for Smiths Station. Moves the score 12-9 for the Pantherettes. Here's that serve by Dudley. Hits the top of the net and falls down. Always trouble. Dudley now extending the lead for the Panthers. That one hit to Menifee, set up by Doe to Sayambola. Dudley, great reflex there. That one is cleared. Doe, Vickery, Sayambola. Rebecca Cooper hits that one. Menifee gets it though. Sets up for Resnick, and Resnick's gonna get the point for the Vikings. We're gonna move them into double digits now. Down 10-13. And it looks like number 16, Mariah O'Brien, is coming in to serve. Resnick checking out. Again, stay tuned for the end of the game where we name our Alex Quinney All-State Good Hands Player of the Game. O'Brien gets that one. Pacelli Bailey has to try to clear, and she just does it. Doe trying to keep something alive. Bryan. So up for AJ, and can't get that one over. Going to hit the net. The ball is going to stay in Mariah O'Brien's hands. O'Brien, just a sophomore, hits the bottom of the net on that one though. Gets away from her just a little bit. Serving for Smiths Station is number 8, Rebecca Cooper now. Floats one, Vickery. Doe, Menifee hammers that one. Pacelli gets ball right back. Pillar's going to come in. And Vickery is going to have the ball in hand to serve. Jump serve there by Vickery. That one was Sayambola. Dudley keeps that one alive. Awkward play. Trying to keep it alive, and they do. What a play from Pillar at the net. O'Brien to Doe to Menifee. Point Pacelli. Allie Vickery is going to keep the ball in her hands to serve. Pacelli now only down 13-14 here in set number 3. That one hit a bit too hard. So ball's going to go back to Smiths Station. Coming in now is number 9, Miley Crane to serve. Checking out was number 24, Jada Armstrong. Made some great plays while she was in there. Here comes Miley Crane with the serve. O'Brien bumps it to Doe. Sets up for Pillar. And Pillar is going to get the point off the tip over the net. Checking in now is number 5, Mary Rose Clark for Sayambola, freshman for freshman. She's going to be the one serving, is Clark. AJ hits that one out of bounds. And Pacelli has now tied it back up at 15 here in set 3, about halfway done. Here's Mary Rose Clark. Dudley had a great setup there to number 5, Michaela Bowling. Just hits it into the net, though. And Pacelli now takes the lead. 16-15 here in set 3. Smiths Station needs to win this set to keep the game going. And that was number 12, Jersey Bigham, having a great set right now here in set 3. Just an unstoppable force there at the net. In comes number 18, Mackenzie Lester. She's going to have the serve for the Pantherettes. The game is back tied, 16 apiece here in set number 3. Vickery bumps it high up into the air. Doe calls off O'Brien. O'Brien clears. And Menifee tries to score there. Great way to keep it alive. Dudley to Vickery. O'Brien tries to get to it. She can't. And that point's going to go to Smiths Station. So Smiths Station takes the lead right back. Great back and forth here in set 3. Lester keeps the ball in her hands. O'Brien bumps it up. Menifee sets up Pillar. She's just going to clear it over. Bigham. Doe. Sneaky little play there into the middle of the court where nobody was. Now it looks like Resnick's going to come back in for O'Brien. And Menifee has ball in hand now. Lester. That was Resnick there. Bigham. Diving play by Allie Vickery. Tries to set something up, make a little bit more magic happen over there. Unable to, though, so Smiths Station's going to get the ball right back. And serving now is number 2, Paisley Bailey. Here's the serve. Doe sets up Resnick. Diving play there by the libero, Libby Parkman. Doe sets up Resnick again. Resnick gets the point for Pacelli. And what a game Malia Resnick is having right now for the Vikings. Sends Natalie Pillar to the line to serve. Parkman handles it to Lester, to Dudley. Resnick tries to keep it alive. Unable to do it, just out of reach. That's going to send Parkman to the line to serve. Bigham comes out for number 24, Jada Armstrong. Incredible set there by Jersey Bigham. Vickery to Doe to Resnick. That one hit outside of the stick there. So the point is going to go to Pacelli. And in comes Sayambola for Mary Rose Clark. Anado, ball in hand. Sets up Armstrong, but hits it into the bottom of the net, just gets away from her. Pacelli now has taken the lead here late in set 3, 20-19. Still anybody's set to take. That was Rebecca Cooper. She just puts a little bit too much on it. Pacelli now 21-19. Anado still serving. Parkman to Lester to Bailey. Vickery, Doe, Resnick, and Resnick gets that point for Pacelli. Again, stay tuned for the end of the game where we name our Alex Quinney All-State Good Hands Player of the Game. That was Armstrong there. Doe tries to set up the freshman Sayambola, unable to do it though. Smiths Station staying alive. AJ comes in for Lester. And Zaria Dudley serving. Resnick with the bump, Doe with the set. Resnick comes in. There's Dudley. To AJ, hits it hard, and is going to get the point. AJ is going up and hitting that with authority. Zaria Dudley. Anado sets up Sayambola. Sayambola is able to clear. Had two players on the ground. Smiths Station unable to take advantage of that. Hits it into the net. Looks like Sayambola and Doe are okay. Pacelli up 23-21, sends Resnick to serve. Just needs 2 more points to win the set and win the game. Sends that one right back over. Doe sets up for Menifee, but Menifee hits it just out of bounds. Close one here in set 3, 22-23. Bailey's going to come out for number 5. That's Michaela Bowling. Now Rebecca Cooper is serving. Vickery, Doe, Menifee. Menifee gets point number 24 for Pacelli. And in comes Natalie Pillar. Back to serve to try to win the game here for Pacelli is number 20, Allie Vickery, the libero. Here's that serve. That one goes out of bounds, so Smiths Station gets ball back. To stay alive here in set number 3. In comes Miley Crane to serve. Score is 23-24 here in set 3. Crane with the serve. Gets it over. Resnick. Sets up Bowling there. Sets up for Menifee and a block by Bigham. Vickery sets up Resnick. Resnick hits the top of the net. And it's going to tie things up here in set number 3. Looks like we're going to have to go to 26 now. It is win by 2. Miley Crane still has the ball in her hands for Smiths Station. Exciting set 3 here at the Beck Center Game of the Week at Pacelli. Go sets up Menifee. Menifee gets point number 25 for Pacelli. Pacelli now just needs 1 more point to win the set and win the game. They put the ball in Ellie Jane Hagg's hands. Game on the line here. Here's the serve by Hagg. Parkman to Dudley to Bigham. Resnick keeps it alive. Hag Vickery clears and goes out of bounds. So for kick going to 26, we're going to 27. And in comes Lester. This place is getting loud here, folks. Lester Vickery bumps it up. Menifee and Resnick have a little bit of miscommunication there. No harm, though, for Pacelli. And that was Zaria Dudley to get point number 26 for the Pantherettes. Mackenzie Lester now set 3 in her hands to extend this game. And she's going to do just that. Smiths Station takes set number 3. Now trails Pacelli 2-1. We'll be right back here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live for set number 4 between the Pacelli Vikings and Smiths Station Pantherettes.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Beck Center Game of the Week at Pacelli, presented by Glenn Smith, Chevy GMC, Coca-Cola, Kinetic Credit Union, and Houston Clinic. Had an exciting set 3 there. Smiths Station stays alive to go down 2-1. One set 3, 27-25. Zaria Dudley starts with it. Those sets up Resnick. Resnick hits that one into the ground. Bit of a miss hit there. But again, Smiths Station is going to take the first point of the set. Dudley. Doe sets up Resnick. She just tips that one over. Dudley sets up AJ. Bailey tries to get that one over. A little bit of struggles though. Score is now 1-1. And Anna Doe has ball in hand. Hits that one into the net. Very uncharacteristic for Anna Doe. Ball's going to go back to the Pantherettes. And in comes Michaela Bowling. And serving now is Rebecca Cooper. Served by Cooper. Vickery to Doe. To Hag. Just a little bit too much. Smiths Station goes up 3-1 here at the start of set number 4. There's Cooper with the serve. Vickery Doe. Sayambola. Dudley saves it to Parkman to Bowling. Doe sets up. And that looks like it was Ellie Jane Hagg with the score for Pacelli. Substitution now for Smiths Station. It's number 11, Addie DeCinco. And serving now is number 7, Malia Resnick for Pacelli. Off the end of Armstrong's hands there. Resnick does get the point. Ties it up here earlier in set number 4. 3-3. Set by Dudley for Armstrong. Vickery, Doe, Hag. AJ clears, but just hits it a little bit too hard. Pacelli's going to take the lead now, 4-3. Here's Resnick with the serve. Dudley. And Armstrong unable to get that one over the net. Here's Resnick with the serve. Just a bit too much. Looks like it just missed staying in there. Smiths Station now gets ball in hand. And that is going to be Miley Crane. Going back to serve for the Pantherettes. Served by Crane. Going to hit the bottom of the net. Sayambola comes out for Pacelli. In comes Natalie Pillar. And Allie Vickery now is going to have the serve. Vickery trying to keep it alive. Menifee's able to clear it. And that was Jersey Bigham there on that spike, and Menifee hits it a little bit too hard out of bounds. Ball's going back to Smiths Station. And number 18 comes in, Mackenzie Lester. Resnick to Doe to Hag. The block there by Bigham. Again. That one looks like it was by number 26 there, Zaria Dudley. Lester keeps the ball, ties it up 6-6. And Menifee. It's a little bit low. Smiths Station tries to keep it alive, can't do it. So Menifee's going to get that point for Pacelli. The score now is 7-6. And serving now is number 18, Ellie Jane Hagg. Parkman to Dudley. to Bigham. And the block there by Pillar. Hag still serving. Sets up Dudley. Vickery with the bump. Doe with the set. Menifee comes in, clears it. Dudley clears it for Smiths Station. Doe sets up Menifee. Menifee goes up, hits it hard, and that's a spike and another point for Pacelli. Timeout is called. So we're going to step away right quick. We'll be right back here when set number 4 on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Here they come! More big transport trucks full of new GMC trucks and SUVs to Glenn Smith and Opelika. Choose from a huge selection of the best-selling full-size GMC Sierras, discounted up to $12,750 off. New GMC Terrains with a fresh design, a spacious interior, and safety features, discounted up to $4,000 off MSRP. Plus, enjoy no payments until November at Glenn Smith GMC in Opelika. Get ready to drive and get ready to smile.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic.
Welcome back to set 4 here. An exciting matchup between the Pacelli Vikings and Smiths Station Panthers. Menifee goes up and spikes another one. Pacelli now starting to pull away a little bit. Score is 10-6 here in set number 4. Pacelli is up 2-1 against Smiths Station. Ellie Jane Hag with the serve. Dudley hits it. Resnick. Doe's going to clear that one. Trying to keep it alive is Smiths Station, unable to do it. Great heads-up play there by Anna Doe, the senior. Keeps the ball in Ellie Jane Hagg's hands. Here's that serve. Parkman to Lester to Dudley. Resnick bumps. Doe sets. Pillar clears. And Bigham tries to go up and block it, but Pillar just gets it past her. Number 12 jersey, Bigham, has been doing a great job there at the net for the Pantherettes, going up and blocking pretty much everything. Bowling bumped that one, and Menifee's just going to tip it on over. Pacelli now pulling away. 13-6 is the score here in set number 4. Vikings just need one more set to win it all. Lester sets up Bowling. Bowling hits one hard. There's Menifee. Parkman kind of sets it behind her, but Lester able to clear it. Pillar goes up, hits it out of bounds though. And the point's going to go to Smiths Station, and so is the serve. A couple of substitutions now for the Pantherettes. Number 8, Rebecca Cooper, and number 2, Paisley Bailey. Bailey is serving. That one's going to hit the net on the miss hit there by Bailey. Give the ball right back to the Pacelli Lady Vikings. And Shannon Menifee is going to have the serve. Pacelli lets that one fall. It is out of bounds. I'd like to give a shout out to our presenting sponsors over at Coca-Cola, Glenn Smith, Chevy, GMC, Kinetic Credit Union, and Houston Clinic. Bigham unable to get that one over. Pacelli extends the lead 16-7 now. Menifee still has the ball. Bailey Paisley tries to get that one over. And the second timeout is going to be called by Smiths Station. We're going to step away and be right here back on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
And we're back here, set number 4 action here at the Beck Center Game of the Week at Pacelli. Shannon Menifee has the serve. Dudley hits that one a little bit too hard for the Pantherettes. Pacelli up now 18-7 here in set number 4, and Menifee still with ball in hand. Parkman, Lester, Bigham. Doe sets up Resnick. And that one's just going to land inbounds there, the block by Bigham. She's going to come out for number 24, Jada Armstrong. And serving now is number 4, Libby Parkman. Sets up Resnick. Resnick hits that one. Parkman, though, keeps it alive, and Armstrong clears it. Doe sends it on over. It looks like one of the Pacelli players stepped under the net there. And Smiths Station is going to get that point, and Libby Parkman is going to keep the ball in her hands. Stay tuned for the end of the game. We're going to be naming our Alex Quinney All-State Good Hands Player of the Game. Nobody there. Off the bump from Menifee. Smiths Station now reaches double digits. Down 10-18 here in set number 4. Down 2 sets to 1. Hits the top of the net. Vickery dives out. Resnick is going to get that point. And another incredible diving play by Allie Vickery. Had a couple of them this game. Huge thank you to Roger Beck and the Beck Center for your support of Pacelli High School athletics. Natalie Pillar with the serve. And it looked like Armstrong jumped up just a little bit too early. Pacelli up 20-10 now, and Pillar still has the ball. Resnick goes up and hits that one hard. 21-10 is the score here in set 4. Pacelli looking to close out this game. Pacelli was ranked number 1 in this week's edition of the Volleyball Power Rankings on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Be sure to follow us on all social media platforms at Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Doe sets it up for Resnick. Resnick able to clear. Dudley to AJ. AJ hits the net. Anna Doe's going to have the ball in her hands to serve now. Pacelli just needs 3 more points. In comes number 22. That is Addison Tharp for Smiths Station. Doe hits that one low. Smiths Station unable to clear that. 23-11 is the score right now. Doe with the serve. Floats one. Dudley keeps it alive. Sets up for Armstrong, and a block at the net by Sayambola. Looks like she hit the gritty a little bit. Feeling good about that block. And Pacelli now looking to put away this game. Lester Dudley Parkman. Vickery Doe. Looks like Ellie Jane Hagg there. Knives out, sets up Resnick, and Resnick is going to get the win for the Pacelli Lady Vikings. Pacelli takes this game 3-1, improves their record 13-1. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now going to name our Alex Quinney All-State Good Hands Player of the Game. Number 7, Malia Resnick. We want to thank you for watching tonight's game. Thank you again to Roger Beck and the Beck Center for their support of Pacelli High School athletics, as well as our presenting sponsors in Coca-Cola, Glenn Smith Chevy GMC, Kinetic Credit Union, and Houston Clinic. For Georgia Alabama Sports Live, I'm Paxton Holloway, and we'll see you next time.
Here they come! More big transport trucks full of new GMC trucks and SUVs to Glenn Smith and Opelika. Choose from a huge selection of the best-selling full-size GMC Sierras, discounted up to $12,750 off. New GMC Terrains with a fresh design, a spacious interior, and safety features, discounted up to $4,000 off MSRP. Plus, enjoy no payments until November at Glenn Smith GMC in Opelika. Get ready to drive and get ready to smile.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.